What's up everybody, G here, VP of Content, fitnessinformant.com, here today for another review. We're going to be looking at another gaming product, another one from XP Sports actually. We ran through all of their products and this is the last one we have. I'm talking about their XP Sports Gummies. Now, XP Sports Gummies is a stim-free nootropic aimed towards gamers. This is mainly to help them with increased alertness, increased focus. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get into taste, mixability. Well, there's no mixability because they're gummies. Profile, value, effectiveness, and let you know if we liked it or not. Let's go. So starting off with the profile, you do get 4 gummies per serving. That's what we're going off of. Just want to mention that there are 11 carbs in here for those people that are like interested in that. If you're taking gummies, you got to expect some sugar to be part of it. 11 grams of carbs, 7 of those are sugar. Not too much, but if you're going with the gummy route, that can't be avoided. All right, so starting off with the actual profile, what we want out of this, we have Serenade. This is a source of phosphatidylserine at 200 milligrams. This yields 100 milligrams of total phosphatidylserine. Phosphatidylserine is known to be like for anti-stress, anti-cortisol, an adaptogen, if you will. It's a very powerful one. You get 100 milligrams of it in here. The good thing about phosphatidylserine, this is on the lower end, we will say that. However, phosphatidylserine does have a wide range of effective doses. We've seen up to 800 milligrams of yielded phosphatidylserine, and that's really powerful. That's really good. 100 milligrams in here will also give you some benefit in terms of focus, stress. Obviously not as powerful as something at a much higher dose, but still it's an effective dose just on the lower end. Perfect for a good amount for a product of like the goal of this product, so to speak. Moving on, we have alpha size at 167 milligrams. Alpha size is alpha GPC. Alpha GPC is a nootropic. This is a source of choline. Choline converts acetylcholine in the brain. This is a neurotransmitter. It's one of the first nootropic ingredients we or anybody else recommends for that matter. We want to see this at 600, anywhere from 300 to 600 milligrams. You only get 167 in here, so it is on the lower end. We like the ingredient better than choline bitartrate. However, we'd like to see more of it in there. Doesn't mean that there won't be some effectiveness out of this ingredient, but it's still on the lower end. Moving on, we have theanine at 50 milligrams. Theanine is known to calm you down. This can actually be beneficial for gamers. A lot of people do like to fight off the nerves, so that they call it. And theanine is an ingredient that can help with that. Some people hate it in a product. Usually it's there in like pre-workouts even to counter any jitters. With this being steam-free, this is just gonna calm you down in a sense. Still 50 milligrams, solid dose. It's on the lower end, which is what we like. Any more than this, it might even not gonna make you fall asleep, but it might make you too tired to even game, at least depending on how you react to it. Next up, we have ginseng at 50 milligrams on the lower end. Ginseng has a lot of benefits and it does have a wide range of effective dosing. We do like the addition of the ingredient, however. Finally, we have Floraglow. This is a source of lutein. Lutein is an antioxidant for your eye. You usually find it in eye health supplements. It makes sense to have it in a product like this. They have this ingredient in all their products across the XP Sports line. If you're on the screen playing video games at a high FPS for long, extended periods of time, or even on your phone just all day, you kind of want to have something in there to help with your eye health. Not even just blue light blockers, this can help as well. So at a glance, the profile is not the most impressive thing we've seen on the market. It's not awful with some of the things in here. One thing that we do have to say though, for a gummy, it's actually impressive. Usually gummies are underdosed garbage. Filled with sugar, and while this does have sugar in there, at least it has some solid ingredients. The Floraglow, the Serenade, alpha GPC even though it's on a lower end, the 50 milligrams of theanine. Really not that bad for a gummy, and I'm impressed because it's a gummy. If this were a powder or a pill, I'd be like, okay, not even gonna try it. So that's the profile. Did it work? Let's find out. So we use gummies in 2 ways for gaming and throughout the day. It seems to be more like an add-on product. When you stack it with like a source of caffeine, whether that be a cup of coffee, caffeine pill, or basic energy drink, it does give you a nice like subtle boost in focus and alertness. Just nothing too crazy, not something you're gonna wanna play Warzone with, somewhere you need a lot of alertness, wanna feel cracked out a little bit. It's gonna be more like, I call it the grind energy, more of an energy that you want for when you're, playing Skyrim, World of Warcraft, things like that, Cyberpunk even. When you want to progress, get to a higher level, but don't need like constant hardcore alertness where you're kind of just going through the motions, but want to feel good. Hopefully that makes sense. Even alone, it does do this as well. If there was caffeine in here, it'd be a lot better in our opinion, because it does go very well with caffeine on its own. It's very subtle energy, and you kind of lack that energy boost, if you will, which is obvious because, well, it is a stim-free product. It does give you a noticeable boost in like focus and a little bit in well-being. However, if you're looking for something that's really gonna make you play better in a sense, you might want to look elsewhere. That's a debatable subject, whether these help you play better or not, of course. Still, for a gummy as an add-on, that's the way I would take this if you really want a gummy product that's going to give you a boost in energy or a boost in focus along with this source of caffeine. This one might be a good one to go with. I mean, gummies are fun, right? So as for taste, I had to open up my second tub for this review because I went through the other one pretty quick. They're actually pretty good. Sour citrus jujube. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It actually tastes pretty good. It's like a citrus with a peculiar sour berry flavor in the background is what I want to say. It's really nice. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly sour either. It's very enjoyable. And these gummies were as well dosed as like some of the other products on the XP Sports line. I would opt for these every time. Of course, 7 grams of sugar is certainly going to help with the taste. 4 gummies per serving. Sometimes I wish some brands would just make like a fruit pack snack, make it like 10 gummies so you have an enjoyable experience, because 4 just seems like a little bit low. But either way, they taste good. You get 4, it's better than 1. Let's move on to value. Oh man, very good. I'm gonna lie. So you can get a tub directly from the XP Sports website for $24.99. Coupon code informant saves you 20% off. So $20 for 20 servings. This is not the cheapest product on the market. The main reason we say that is, well, yes, it's $1 per serving. The doses are quite low on a lot of the ingredients. Or lower than we'd like to see. And yes, it is in a gummy, we understand that. So for a gummy, it's good still compared to the rest of the XP Sports line or other gaming products on the market. We would say opt for those. However, if you really like gummies, so you can get this even cheaper if they have a great sale on it. That's even cheaper than what we have it at. It might be worth grabbing if you would like to add it to like a basic energy drink or cup of coffee or caffeine pill or whatever. If you look at it as an add-on, if it's on sale, it might be worth picking up. If you're looking for a straight up gaming product on its own, you might want to look elsewhere. XP Sports Boost is a solid product for that. We have a review on that as well. This is more something that you add to, your energy drink to make it pop a little bit more, if you will, like give you a little bit more of a noticeable focus or boost in focus and well-being. So overall, XP Sports Gummies, we're impressed for the gummy formula. We like the taste. There is some effectiveness to it as well, although rather subtle. It's more of something that we'd add to caffeine and then play video games and do something more along the lines of like a grinding video game. Not necessarily something I'd want for like something where I need a lot of alertness, like Warzone, Call of Duty, Halo, shit like that. If you're playing Skyrim, Cyberpunk, something where you can do a lot of grinding, something like that, World of Warcraft. This is something that would be good if you stack with an energy drink to give yourself a nice experience with it. And they taste good, of course, so that's always a plus. Be sure to check out the written review on our website. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, all of our IG.